Hello, good morning. I'm Kathy with One Neigh at a Time. And today, my neigh for the day is NEIGHDOODLE. I and my beautiful artist, Kim Beer, created this NEIGHDOODLE book, which is a Zen doodle book for adult coloring. And in it are pages of beautiful pictures of my horses. Each and every one of these horses in the pictures, there's 21 of them, are pictures of that Kim Beer took on the property and created a Zen doodle for each one of them. So each one offers also a little saying next to it. Like this one is Tessa, which I don't know if that's a picture of Tessa, but she is on our farm. Tessa neighs. I have learned that power can be good and bad. It's how I use that power that dictates who I am. And then I write, as you NEIGHDOODLE, ask yourself, in what area of my life do I use my power to inspire others? So while you're NEIGHDOODLing, while you're coloring with your colored pencils or markers or whatever it is, you think about how you inspire others and what kind of power you use. Is it good power? Is it negative power? Is it creative power? Is it forceful power? Is it angry power? Is it loving power? Is it kindness? Is it rudeness? You know, we all give out a certain persona of who we are when we talk. You know, we can talk, I can talk to you very gently. I can talk kind and sweethearted. Or I can get angry and say, hey, you know what? Stop doing that. I don't want to see that anymore. That's not how we act. Or I can be just flippant, like, I don't really care, like I'm not really listening to you. I'm just kind of paying attention to everything else that's going around. Or we can be very in tune with each other and connected with each other and talk and communicate and look into each other's eyes and express, our truth. So you can think about what kind of power that you use in order to inspire people. And maybe you think about the power that you sometimes resort to. Sometimes I can be bossy. I can be intimidating. I can be aggressive. I can be forward. I can be rude and I say what I mean. Sometimes it comes out very like I'd like to forgive I say something very pissy. I use that word, I'm pissy. And those are the powers that I'd like to take back and change into back to the kind and loving and thoughtful and honest and, all the things that make us beautiful human beings. But as I know, that sometimes our bad side seems to pop out. As they called in AA, your character defects sometimes come out in a big way. Usually it's when you're tired or you're angry or you're lonely or overwhelmed or stressed or maybe even you're hungry or so many different things can come up through you, whatever your go-to is. Sometimes I get overwhelmed and I can get really grumpy. So, those are things. So when you're done with your NEIGHDOODLE, when you're done coloring in your Zen piece, I also have a page for journaling. It's called My Truth. So then I would write my truth. So while I was Zen doodling or NEIGHDOODLing, as I call it, I recognize that I have a side of me that's can be really pissy. And, I don't like that side of me. When she comes out, I get embarrassed afterwards that I had said something or was really snappy at somebody that didn't deserve my voice like that, didn't deserve the actions that I gave them. And I then have to go back and apologize, and I do that quite often. I apologize to the person for being snappy at them. And, we can always use excuses. I was hungry, angry, lonely, tired, all those things that we can use. Which really aren't like, I don't know if you can say they're excuses. They're the way I was feeling at the moment, I reacted like this. But what I'm feeling now, I was able to think about it. And this is, I'd like to apologize for that. that's a very, very healthy action after you reacted in a way that was unhealthy. So, what is your action today? If we can go back to that's my truth, I guess. If we can go back to the NEIGHDOODLE to ask yourself, in what area of my life do I use my power to inspire others? The area that I use my power to inspire others is, of course, with my horses. My horses are incredibly inspiring beings, and we are so much like an action of them. What we ask them to do and how I would ask myself to do something is it's pretty powerful to look at those things. If I was to go out to a horse and I was in a crappy mood and I was jerking them this way or that way, and I was sassing at them or not taking any sass from them, what I'm going to get back is sass and attitude, and they're not going to want to follow me or be with me. They might stand back. They might even flinch a little. The reactions that we would get from somebody else if that's who we are. And that's one of the powerful things about being around a horse is a lot of their actions come from where our heart is. So if they're in tune with us, then what we're thinking of is really a true heart-centered thought. And when they're doing their own thing, then what we're thinking about might be something that's in our mind, or maybe we were told that we need to think that way, but it's not really in our heart. So, one of the great things about working with animals is they do follow our heart. They trust our hearts. We have to trust theirs too. And that's the part that's so, when I watch another client in with the arena with a horse, my questions can come from their actions, which is pretty cool, because a lot of times, we have questions in our mind and they're not really what needs to be asked. And I can look at them and know that they are acting in a way that comes up with a thought in my mind, a question, and I can ask them about something that maybe they're showing me. And, that's the power of the program that I went through, the Touch by a Horse program. So yeah, my NEIGHDOODLEs are, I'm selling them on my store in www.oneneighdatatime.com. And I'll be putting them on Facebook too, of course. And I'd love for you guys to get some and share them with your friends and give them away for stocking gifts or whatever it is. So I hope you enjoy them. I'm going to use a few of these to give me inspirations to do some talks and find out what comes up, and see if you might want to follow along and go to some of the pictures too when you get your book and see what your thoughts are. I'd love to see how you get inspired or get a transformation inside of you from doodling. Okay, thank you very much, and we'll see you later. Have a great day.